It's a hard road when you're 67 working out, trying to get back to it. Showing all my wrinkles today here, folks. 67. If anybody wants to think twice, I say don't get a tattoo. It's not a good idea. Tattoos aren't that good for your body. Get you a piece of canvas, paper, work on that. But if you already have them like me, don't be ashamed of them. Just kind of learn from them, okay? You don't, for some people, want any more. So there's a story behind that as well. So yeah, it's a good day today, isn't it? It's a good day if you can get your workout in. It's a good day if you can get you a green drink like Miss Cool has right here. It's a powdered drink that I get in the Walmart, okay? It doesn't really even cost that much, but it's worth your health if you can buy it. Let's see, can I see myself here? Let me put a light on here. Now you can see it. Hit the wrong one. That was a garbage disposal. But look at here. You can do this. I'm here to inspire somebody. Tastes pretty good. Kind of green. Who's been watching the Republicans and everybody, okay? Because I want to see both sides. Learning a lot of interesting things that I wasn't aware of. I haven't always been in politics. But it's wonderful. It's wonderful to hear wonderful things that people have in their hearts. The testimonies last night of the parents with the people that have been killed and murdered. I'm sure there's a lot of people that are going to say, well, there's plenty of murders and there's probably plenty of killings that weren't from the border or illegal people. But I'm here to say it's okay to listen to the others talk about them as well. So with that, you just take it all in. You want to hear both sides if there's both sides. Sometimes people have had enough. So they're expressing how they feel. I think it's wonderful. I, in passing, tell people here where I live, don't want to discuss Trump because they're never going to say anything. The ones that don't like him are never going to find anything positive about Donald Trump, nor his children or anything he's done. So with that, it's really cool that Roseanne's coming back. A lot of people are against Robert De Niro. And of course, The Wonderful View is being canceled by Elon Musk. Am I going to cheer about it? I certainly am, and I have been. She goes too far with it, meaning like she doesn't understand other people's perspective and how they feel, or maybe a few things that brought them to wondering and thinking about Donald J. Trump. So with that, we try to lean on both sides, try to understand others. I've tried to understand some of my Mennonite friends, they're wonderful people, not my culture. They're wonderful people, but if they have something to say about the United States of American flag that, that I'm not going to run into heaven wrapped around me, I've told them before, but they overdo it and end up all thinking the same. So if you're with a group of people that are all thinking the same and not coming at different directions saying, well, this is what I like about Donald Trump, this is what I like about Biden, then you can figure it out on your own, what's happening. It has been wonderful last night hearing about, I don't think there was a dry eye in the room, the beautiful mother that came on with her son that passed away from California on a fentanyl pill. There was a lot of interesting things last night. I'm planning on watching the rest of it tonight. I talked to a lot of people, you guys out there, that aren't interested in politics at all. I have to respect that, but at the same time, I'm like, wow, really? I mean, if you have children, are you concerned with education or what's happening around us? Millions and millions of people coming into open borders. Before open borders opened, they've always kind of been here and coming across. I have dated one in particular person that thought it should all be open. And I try my honest, open heart and mind that the world shouldn't have a fence or a border. I open up my mind, but if there's different laws and there's different people that don't understand what America is, You might want to watch last night because it's beautiful how they're just putting it all down. So, I don't have a lot to say here. There's a lot of hurt on both sides. But last night, the brother that spoke of his sister being killed on the trail where he was married, where he, walks his babies back and forth in strollers, and how she was brutally murdered. He absolutely forgave him and hopes that he'll find the Lord. I mean, this type of stuff right here isn't staged. You can watch it, you can look at it, and you can say, wow, can I be more like that, or even a pinky of a move, an inch, kind of like the bullet that missed Donald Trump? Everybody's maybe tired of hearing it, so you have the right to either get off my channel or not even hear from me or millions and millions and millions of Trump followers that want to make America great again, that want the protection of the border, that want someone that'll stand up for us. I actually don't like to take part in Biden, in the put downs, but sometimes it feels good to be an American. It always feels good to be American, but sometimes it feels really good to listen to Kamala today on TV talking about, how even his VP is a wrong choice because he's this and he's that. It's like, really? I think the first thing, and I've said it many times on here, I don't like the fact that she says she's black. Her nationality is from India and Jamaica. So right away, there isn't anything, it's like counterfeit right off the bat. I mean, not that, I don't listen to Motown and soul music. I grew up on it, love it, it's in my blood. And there's nothing better than black gospel music, But you know what? It's when the people start saying stuff that they are not. It's the people out there that are taking trophies for races they never ran. They've never been parents. They don't know what it's like to go without. The people that do have a lot of money, like Elon Musk, he's really making some big major moves, and I think it's wonderful. I don't know about the rest of you, but he canceled NBC, bought it. So when people are doing things like that, it's wonderful. He's got some power there, okay? So if you have any power within yourself, even if you have a penny today, be open to hear other people, what they're saying. But, I mean, if they're close by and live by you, you might not want to do that because I found that to be very uncomfortable. So for the first time, hold on. I don't let him do that to me. Well, if he was more presidential, and blah, 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 blah. So if they start coming off, or people say, oh, he's a pig, or he's this or that, something's wrong with that person, okay? Because they're not able to conduct themselves in a way that I've had to learn the hard way. Just don't reply, walk by, and put some distance. And then just right away shut them down, right from the gate. So that way when they see you, if you're living in a building or you're around people that can't stand Donald Trump, they have nothing to say about it. They're totally on the left, for Madonna, or any of these things, these feminists, and they don't really have anything to say about, January or October 7th, when all this went down with the, Israel and Palestine, and you can tell them over and over again about all children matter, blah, 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 and they still don't even want to talk about, that day, the murders, the killings and stuff. That's when in your heart, they're not going to be able to get a reaction out of you. What they are going to get out of you is a shutdown and just say, hey, not today. So everybody has a right to their own opinions. It's the gaslighters, the people that want you to react. I say have freedom of choice. Do what you want to do in your life. Of course, everybody has that right. But as far as, people debating over anything, it's ridiculous. All I know is I'm extremely happy that Elon Musk has bought, NBC. He's shut down some people before, okay? And he's cool. Some people think he's an atheist, but he does believe in God. So get your information right. I know there's a lot I could learn, and maybe I've spiffed off and said some things that weren't untrue, but as far as, maybe someone, knowing something different than me and I spoke on it. I'm willing to learn, and I'm willing to say, hey, my bad. I'll take that as a mistake. But it's a good day today. Drink your green drink if you have one. Do something healthy, and move. I think that's the most hard thing to do, is just a state of mind that you've got to get up and move. You've got to get up and move. You've got to stretch. You've got to do some things that your body doesn't want to do, okay? There's so many things on your body that need help at 67. Your feet, your mind, your heart. You just got to get moving. So I watch people that teach me to move, that want good things going on in me.